Welcome. It was on mute. It was on mute. Is my glitching? I ain't been on this computer in a couple of days, and I really, really, really have meant to get some other stuff up to y'all. But baby, when I tell you it's been a week, it's been a week. Oh, here go my kid. Here goes my kid, y'all. I told him to close that door. I turned the heat up because I'm sweating. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so like the video. It's a free way to support the channel because, baby, yes. Uh, my thoughts, my thoughts. I'm gonna get him back because the kid in there yelling, he still got the door open, so we're gonna work that out. And then my friend called, and I just want to make sure she ain't need nothing. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment down in the comment section. Hey, y'all. Share this video. We share your videos because sharing is caring. And if you want to put a little something in the tip jar, Cash App and Venmo are there. Don't make me get up and karate chop him or some child. I don't even know. Hey, beloved reviews. Hey. We got a bunch of I gotta pull up my slides. We got a bunch of little stuff to talk about today. And I was gonna change the format today. I was supposed to get y'all up a video yesterday, but yeah. We'll get into that in a minute. Oh, wait, because why is there volume on here? Hey, Jalen. Hey, girl, hey. I am hot. I want to take the sweater off because I got a tank top on, and the sweater is the outfit, baby. Let's turn that down, but that's like it's gonna make me dark. Ciao. And y'all excuse my shine. I got my tallow on, trying to get my vitamins and minerals in. Yeah, child. I was on mute, child, because the phone was ringing, the child was screaming. It was a lot going on. Hey, DeMarcus Ron. Yo, yes. Happy Sunday, happy new month, and happy Women's Month. Yes. All the things. I mean, sometimes they be just loud, and then sometimes they don't. But when I be on here, they be this loud. Women's History Month. Yes, Lord. Fix it, Jesus. Let's do a little mental health check-in. Y'all let me know how y'all are feeling, how y'all are doing. My computer is computing. And I don't like it. I don't like that it's moving like that. It's not making me very happy. I don't like it at all. This week been a week, child, and I didn't even have a long work week. I ain't going Monday because of that snow. He's just not gonna let me live. He's not gonna let me live, and I'm gonna have to. Yeah, so we had the snow, so I didn't go into work Monday. They try not to pay us for coming into work, which is bananas, but my job, it wouldn't be them if they didn't. So hopefully they end up. Hold on, y'all. He's not gonna let me be great. Like the video, y'all. I see. I thought that was on and that wasn't on. At some point, you be thinking like he gonna settle and simmer down, and he don't. And that's why I had to get up. So hopefully y'all took a minute to like the video. Yeah. So hey, Nita Boo. Hey, hey, hey. So yeah. So we had the snow. I didn't go on Monday. It is what it is. Hopefully they will pay us for it because they be trying to act funny, and I'd be like, goodness gracious, help me, please. So that was Monday. Went in Tuesday, slipped, bust my ass in the parking lot at work. Yeah, hey, crazy business. Then I went to work on Wednesday, got there late because it was snowing Wednesday morning. Then my wrist started to feel a little bit worse. So I was like, yeah, about Thursday. So I went to the doctor, but it's okay. It's all right. So that's why I basically been taking the weekend off to try and just, I was off anyway, but just to, oh no, I thought I was going to get it tonight, but either way, it's just like, I'm so tired of snow. And it like some of it was melting, and I don't want to see no more snow. That's my whole thing. So I've been, resting and trying to, because I'm going back to work tomorrow. So I've been resting and trying to do what I need to do for this little wrist. I know it wasn't broken, it wasn't sprained, but I was just trying to give it the little bit of TLC that it needed. So I was in here, but this week has really, really been a roller coaster, y'all. It really has. So hopefully y'all have been having a better week, child. No, DeMarcus, I did not get a chance to see Push Off the Plane and Survive last night. I might watch it. I don't think I'm gonna get to it tonight. I might start it tonight and maybe finish it. I don't know. Maybe I won't start it because I don't think we got a live Monday. We got 2 lives Tuesday. Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. And I got another live tonight. So thank you, child. Yes. Sometimes life just be crooking your ass. Like I got a little bit of good news, but it was like mixed in with all the bullshit. I was like, baby, listen, please. please give me a break. Oh, and that was the other thing I did do. Now it ain't for a couple of weeks, because y'all know I've been having this damn cough, but I made an appointment since I gotta go over there for my mammogram to see this doctor about this daggone cough. Lifetime. It's on Lifetime. So hopefully I can get some answers about that. If I need to have testing done, I can get testing done because baby, I can't. Let me check. Well, y'all let me know. Is the sound breaking up? I see it's moving like slow. But as long as I sound fine, I just have to, I have to lean with it right. It drives me crazy. I think when I don't use a computer for a while, even when I shut it down properly and bring it up the correct way, it just don't want to let me live, child. It just doesn't want to let me live, and it's very frustrating. So y'all let me know. Hopefully it's not breaking up. Oh, and I hit that one too many times, y'all. What was I doing? So I had scheduled that because I'd be forgetting. So I put a Happy New Month up on my community tab. And then I did get also, my Pajama Sundays post with my affirmations and stuff up there. Just before noon. My neighbors be neighboring. Them kids, you don't let them kids outside and they be about to come through the roof. Lifetime. It's on Lifetime. It's on Lifetime. Oh my God. We'll talk about it a little bit. Not on the market's levels. So you hear that? We'll talk about it. Because, baby, what is this? This is they all late. They late with it. Oh shoot, I didn't pull up my slides. Hold on 1 second, y'all. That's the wrong button. At least I did the doggone slides. I gotta do my last 2 slides for my next slide when I get off of here. I got my spaghetti sauce is ready, so I just gotta make some spaghetti to throw in there. excuse me, when I get off here so they can have dinner, and then I'll eat when I get off of my second live. And I wanted to go to the store because I didn't get to the store, but because I was relaxing most of the weekend, I was running around Thursday a lot and I had to go to the doctor. And then Friday, I don't know what I did Friday, but baby. And then we was in here watching, getting caught up on the Screams. Now, I'm not going to the movie theater to see it, but I did rewatch all the Screams. And my Wi-Fi is cutting out. Turns out I just saw the end of 3. I just saw the end of 3. I didn't see the whole thing. And then I had to watch 4, 5, and 6. So now I am ready if I choose to. I'm probably not going to go to the theater, child. I'm probably not going to go to the theater. I'm going to go in May, though. I'm going to go in May because I want to see Devil Wears Prada 2 and I want to see Is God Is. I'll probably go to the movie theater for those 2. But the rest of it, nuh-uh. Can keep it. And I'm going to try tonight to do this watch list and get it up for y'all. Because I know I said I wasn't doing them no more. And then I got them done. Am I frozen? Y'all let me know. Yeah, because I got more comments and I can't even see the comments because I'm trying to pull up the thing. I'm trying to pull it up. Yes, please like the video and subscribe. Hey, Tamika. Hey. How did you like it, Nita? How did you like Scream 7? Because okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what y'all missed, but that's what I was looking. I was like, oh wait, I think I'm frozen. Could you hear when I was frozen? I hope. I hope. Pissed you off yesterday. Yeah, I ain't been on here in a couple days, and now it's like I got on here and it's moving slow, which is aggravating to me. But as long as y'all can hear me okay, and it's not like I'm not glitching when I'm talking, I just gotta deal with it. Deal with it. So we gotta do our celebrity birthdays, child. It is Pisces season. It is also freaking Mercury doggone retrograde. I hate to see it. So y'all make y'all decisions right, take the time and make your decisions, okay? Think everything through. Don't make no rush decisions. When them exes start coming back, you can tell them to the left, to the left. I mean, that's my left. Because, baby. Okay, good. Yeah, Mercury started retrograde freaking on the 26th. And we'll be in retrograde to the 20th of March. So there's that. But we have a. Oh, okay, wait. Let me see what Nita's saying about Scream 7 before we get into these birthdays. It's been getting ripped by the critics, but it was just as fun as most of the average others. Not perfect. Room was meh. Oh, okay, baby. The only one. Okay, so I rewatched them. The only one I really didn't enjoy, and it could have just been me, was Love 1. 2 was cool. I hated that they took Jada and Makai out at the beginning like that, but that's what they be doing with us anyway. And we don't really have too much presence in Scream movies, or hadn't had too much presence in the Scream movies. So I was like, eh. I didn't like 3. I didn't remember it at all. When I first started, I was like, I've never seen this in my life. And I was like, oh, wait. When I got towards the end, I was like, okay, I guess I must have, maybe I was channel surfing and just watched it and wasn't a fan of 3. 4 was cool. 5 was cool. 6 was cool. But 3 was the one that I was like, They could have it. They could have it. And that was the only one that when there was that is the only one where there was only one ghost face too. So I was just like, oh. And then my feeling with six wasn't no, it wasn't six. Five. I feel like all the ghost face have like a reason or a tie or something to either Sydney or just the whole grand scheme of things. But I felt like with I keep wanting to say six, not six. With five, with it just basically being like horror fans, I was like, that's corny. I think it was five. Or was that four? That might have been four. I'm getting them all mixed up now. Six, there was technically three ghost face. I'm getting four and five confused. It was either four or five. One of those where it was just that might have been four. I don't want to give it away. I mean, I guess y'all seen most of them because the one where it was the cousin, I was like, okay. And then there was another one where it was just like they were just fans. That was the one with um nope. See, I'm about to confuse them. The one where it was the cousin was the one with Rory McCulkin. Anyway, I could just sit here and talk about Scream for whatever. And it's so funny because I'm not a big horror girly, but sometimes when I start to dip my baby toe in there, I just be dipping my baby toe in there. Happy birthdays to happy heavenly birthday to Harry Belafonte. It's his birthday today, March 1st. Also, we have okay. I'll read. Well, 1 to 2 was a rewatch. All the rest of them was a fresh eye. So I'm like, and I knew I hadn't seen. I thought I had seen 3. I knew I hadn't seen 4, 5, and 6, baby, because yikers! It is also Ron Howard's birthday today. Okay, director, producer. What is your favorite Ron Howard thing? You got Happy Days. You got Andy Griffin, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Da Vinci Code. He got a lot of stuff. Okay, look, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I don't mind the screams because I'm like, I don't like horror, but I'll be over there watching. I mean, and it's classified as horror. And I know Tamika will tell us there is all different genres because I love a psychological thriller, but yeah. It is also Justin Bieber's birthday, okay? And for you Justin Bieber's fans, also Kesha, MPG, y'all, Mark Paul Gosselaar. I hope I said his name right, child. It's his birthday today. You loved him on Saved by the Bell, okay? You also loved him as Sir Unbound. You love him over on Will Trent. It is that man's birthday. Who else we got? Booker T for wrestling fans. I haven't watched wrestling since like Booker T days. It's been a minute. Sammy, I don't know what Sammy's done lately. Was he on one of them verses with? I think he was on one of them verses. I ain't seen Sammy in a minute, but it's Sammy's birthday as well as Bambi, and I forgot what Bambi's Adi. I forget what Bambi's real name is, but it's Bambi. Um, Bambi's birthday from Love and Hip Hop. Alexis Fields from the world, not world, the famous Fields family. Okay, Chippy, Alexis, and Kim. Okay, so today's Alexis's birthday. We have Jordan L. Jones who played jazz on the New Bel Air, a couple other things. Lupita Nyong'o and the Don Lemon all have birthdays today, March 1st. So happy birthday to them. Also, it is National Peanut Butter Lovers, Pig, Wedding Planning, and Barista Day. There's more, but I'll just be over there looking. Tamika, why you been... I'm trying to have a whole Scream conversation just because I just watched it. And it's funny because I watched 1 and 2 on Friday. I was watching 3 and 4 on Saturday. I said, I'm not going to watch 5 and 6 to the following weekend. But like I said, I was supposed to be taking a rest, resting his wrist and stuff. Anyways, so I was like, my son was like, well, mommy, after we go pick up, I was picking up some pizza yesterday. After we pick up the pizza, we finished 6. I was like, So I ended up watching them all, child. Watching them all. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right, let me take my happy birthday to ya. Let me take that down. Look, I don't even know if I could sing that, child, because you can't be saying nothing up here. You can't be saying nothing up here. I typically, for when it comes to entertainment bites, I talk you through it, so to speak. Okay, I'll be doing a whole bunch of slides. So this time I just kind of threw everything on the slide that we would talk about. Now, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna say what I want to say about Miss Clarissa, and when she be acting like she a sucker for love behind Papoose, I'm gonna talk about it. When she says something foolish, I'm gonna talk about her, because I just want her to be mentally stable and healthy and live her best life and not be caught up in this man who is still married. That's my personal opinions. If, a lot of people don't know what that was. Sorry, my neighbors just being loud. Anyway, that had distracted me. So I'm talking about the girl when she whatever. But congratulations to Clarissa Shields. She maintains her belt, maintains her title. She won that last fight. Did I watch it? No, I didn't. But she won. So yay to her for that. Give her a pat on the back. Got to give credit where credit is due. Although, never mind. Nope, we're going to stick with the positive, because some people have some negative things to say, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to be quiet and we're going to say congratulations and we'll keep moving. Check the baby's school lunches. I think this was in Georgia. I'm trying to find where I had it on my phone. Because like I said, it's all just, they all just don't appear, y'all. I think it was, yes, in Georgia. A Georgia police department is reminding families to check their children's lunchbox after students reportedly brought a canned martini to school. So, you see the baby got a nice little sandwich in there. That's down here on the bottom of the clippers. They got a nice little sandwich. I don't know what that is next to the sandwich. Some pickles or something, maybe. It looked like a sandwich, some pickles. I don't know what that is under the Doritos. And then we got a cut water lemon drop martini. So check the baby's lunches, okay? My 17-year-old, he don't pack no lunch, okay? He don't pack no lunch. And the 10-year-old, I still be packing, I know. I still be packing his lunch most of the time whenever he does take lunch, because baby, listen, okay? So just be cognizant. Don't let the babies be packing them cut waters and taking them to school, and then you get in trouble and they be looking at you crazy, baby. Ain't nothing worse. Because let me tell you, I be trying to be very, very vigilant, because they like to say that black, especially black parents, that y'all don't be present. I say y'all, we don't be present. Also, we got on Strong Black Lead, which is a portion of Netflix on Netflix. Freshman class loading production is underway on a Different World series, with new faces stepping on the yard and some of your faves returning to keep the legacy tight. We'll be back, y'all. So I did post that on my community tab. I don't think we got a date, but y'all can let me know if y'all saw a date for it anywhere. Put that down in the comments. DeMarcus, if you're still here, because usually he'd be knowing dates for everything, child. But Different World, I'm excited to see the new class of that. I may go back and rewatch the older seasons, just as a little nostalgia. Oh, why that's spinning? Okay, it's done. So I was talking to my son. My son was looking for stuff to watch. He said he didn't want no more. He watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. He said he didn't want no more. He didn't want no more reality. He wanted sitcoms, which is hard. And then he's like, I don't want real old stuff. And then I'm like, because he's like, he's watched the Martins. He's watched his taste is it's all over the board. Okay, he watched a lot of older stuff. My 20-something-year-old. So he watched Martin. He watched. Did he watch Living Single? think he watched. No, I think he didn't watch Living Single, which I was surprised. He watched like Girlfriends, Gossip Girl, just a bunch of older stuff, right? Um, and so I was telling him we were talking about Different World. He said he never finished, but I think he was on season 1. I said what they say is now I liked Denise growing up on the Cosby Show, but everybody says the first season of Different World was the worst with Denise on it. So I said just skip to season 2, and maybe you can get through it a little bit better. So he's going to report back. I gave him some other things to watch. They say he want all old stuff, so I want The Burbs because that just came out. And then what else did I tell him to watch? Oh, Claws. He had never seen Claws. Like he watched, was it Good Girls? Because that was pretty good. With my girl, and I can't think of her name. I can't think of her name, but anyway. So Different Worlds coming. Tiana Taylor is named Times Magazine's Woman of the Year. Okay, we love to see it. Beautiful black face. I don't know about this outfit choice, but you know, Tiana is known for giving you fashions, okay, with her metallics. But then she's got this like very tailored looking pant on. So would it be my choice? No, but you know, she be giving us looks. I like the earrings. I like the little slick swoop de doop. Okay, that's Miss Tiana. What else? What else was going on, y'all? Speaking of housewives, okay, we got the Real Housewives of Atlanta teaser, if you will. I'll put it on my community tab. I think I forgot to put it there and in my Discord, so I'll throw that up sometime tonight. And we also got a cast picture. You know, we got Pinky Cole from, I think it's Slutty Vegan, who got, I mean, her hair is a little bit shorter than mine. Shortcut. And we got K. Michelle. So I don't know how I feel about that because I don't really always like, when they switch shows. I don't mind Angel on Married to Medicine because I don't even remember her on Basketball Wives. Didn't like Phaedra when she did her little stint over on Married to Medicine. And now we got K. Michelle from Love and Hip Hop. And she's been on other stuff since then. Going over the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I don't know how to feel about it. The teaser was underwhelming, but I'll give it a shot and see. I'm gonna try to get back to some more solo reviews. I know I've been slacking on my Mackin, but life has been a lot, y'all. She does. So I'm curious to see her because K. Michelle, sometimes I can take her, I can leave her. There's a couple times on Love and Hip Hop that I like. I absolutely loved her. A couple times that I just want to like. So Pinky Cole she does seem interesting. So that'll be good to see. You know, you need some new people to mix it up. Yes, because you got Portia, Drew, Shamia. Child, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it's shaped out. Okay, her accolades. Shout out to Nene. Her accolades. Baby, listen, I'm here for it. I'm gonna hopefully. Last season was okay. I hated when they pulled Kenya off, and then I didn't really like that other lady, but she is divorcing her husband, and she ain't coming back because she didn't put out lawsuits and stuff. So she ain't coming back. I can't even think of her name right now because we talked about her on a weekly huddle before too. She's not coming back. I did like Shorty Doo-Wop, Kelly. I did like Kelly and Basketball Jones's wife, Angela. I did like Angela. So we're gonna see how it's going to shake out. Okay. And then lastly, we got the Raising Canaan trailer. I also didn't put that up on my community tab. I told you I've been home. Thank you, Bang Bang. Bang Bang Edie. See? I'll be over it. I didn't like you, and since you're not coming back, what is her name, child? I don't know, and I don't care. So I haven't been getting. Well, let me not say that. I've been working, but some other things that I was trying to do, I didn't get done. Like a couple of things I didn't get on my community tab, but I'll get those up. Some things I did get on my community tab. I got some of my videos up, but then I went to get a watch list up last night and didn't get that. Came back with the pizza and we sat in there and watched Scream 6. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. He want to watch Suicide Squad. I was like, Child. Well, we got the Raising Kanan trailer drop. It's going to be the final season. They're back in June. I mean, Unique was in this picture, so I couldn't help but put it up there because that's my baby. Sorry, Soraya. I'm just admiring the view. Okay. Just admiring the view. Friday, June 12th. What? That part. That part. I think I dropped off at. Did I drop off at the end of my recaps of Raising Kanan last season? I gotta get to him this season. I mean, if I don't have my act together by June, baby, Lord have His mercy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's the final season. It's like I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Martin go. I don't want to see Lou go. I know people are taking speculations on who you think the big death is going to be for the final season. So I don't know. I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. That's one of my favorite powers is Raising Kanan. I'm trying to scroll back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute through my lives. That's found Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, I don't think I did the last couple episodes of Raising Kanan, y'all. Yikers. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When she told us blatantly Angela was gonna be alive, and then she wasn't, baby. Listen, okay. So that's really it on entertainment news. We're gonna keep this streamlined because what I did or what I was supposed to be doing is giving y'all a watch list so I can take out the bulk of the long watch list that I give y'all here. So it wouldn't be so long. So these could be a little bit shorter. And we'll see. Because I said I wasn't bringing the watch list back. I'm testing it out for the month of March. If it don't go how I need it to go, I will filter them back in here. And then I'm trying to think next Sunday. I'm gonna have to take one Sunday off. I'm not sure whether it's next Sunday. I think I'm gonna try and do next Sunday and then take the following Sunday off because my son is coming home for spring break, child. So in regards to our watch list, it's going to go a little bit differently this week because we're just going to talk about a couple of things that I am looking forward to seeing this month. We'll have a couple more to talk about next week, but I'm only going to give y'all like 4 or 5 as opposed to bombarding y'all with like 10. And then, like I said, I'm going to try. The notes are done. The slides are done. I just have to sit my ass here and record it and give y'all the watch list. I'm gonna throw it up there, try to tweak it, and if that works out, we'll continue to do the same way in April. And if it looks like it's not getting no traction, y'all don't want it because I know it's been hard to get since I was gone for so long, and then I wasn't really doing a lot of solo content. I was doing a lot of panels. The numbers have been kind of low, so we're gonna see where it lands. Like the numbers for this is not great right now, but because I had been doing a watch list in the landscape and a vertical form, I don't know. I feel like it split your views. The vertical don't really get likes. So again, I'm just trying things and see how it works. So this week, I just did the landscape to see how that goes, see how many people tune in, to see how many views I get in the whatever. And then I'll just move forward. I'm trying not to just get rid of things. I ain't done a Saturday sip in 2 months. I didn't do one in January. I was supposed to do the Valentine's one for February, but since we were doing the Galentine's, I just said bump it. So, and I had thought about doing one last night, but baby, listen. So we are getting the first 2 are series returning. We are getting a 3rd season, baby. I didn't know we was gonna get no 3rd season. I was excited for the second one. I knew we was going to get a second one, and we needed a second one. And I love my South African Netflix, baby, okay? But we are getting a season 3 of Fatal Seduction over on Netflix on the 13th. This is one that I kind of wish I had recap. It's very sex heavy though. So a lot of the sex heavy stuff I watch, I don't recap because I be real goofy with talking about the sexuals up here on the tickety tockety. So girl, you're not on the tickety tockety, on the YouTubes. Child. So I don't know. It's good enough to talk about, but we shall see. Let me see. I'll make this a little bit bigger. And I didn't do no notes for this one or anything because, like I said, this is not even the official poster for the third season because they don't even got it up yet, baby. Okay, but Fatal Seduction season 3 will be over on Netflix. Go ahead and check it out. This is the one in the first season. She kind of steps out on the husband, but the husband, he got his own set of secrets, and then the daughter end up messing with the guy, and then it's just, baby, it's good. It's good, Nita. I don't want to give it all away, but it is good. Let me see if they give me a description. I'm trying to go on over here. Is this the right one? Fatal Seduction season 3 coming March 13th. Can't wait. So the first season we had, they be having a good bit of episodes. It'd be 14 episodes in the first season, but they're about 30-minute episodes, so you can move through them relatively quickly. Season 2 was only 10 episodes and about the same thing, 35 minutes an episode. So yeah, I would check that out if I was y'all. Is this the description? Okay, so for season 1, episode 1, grappling with a miscarriage and her husband's secrecy, university professor Nandi Maletti. I'm pronouncing that. I am mispronouncing her last name. I haven't watched it in a while. I used to be really, really better with the pronunciation of the African names. Crosses paths with a younger man during a weekend trip, baby. And that man about to turn her every way with sideways, but he got like his own little intentions of things or reasons why he's there. And then the husband, he's on some stuff. So this is a good one to go ahead and check out. And of course, Tyler's over there. We got season 2, part 2 of Beauty and Black is back on the 19th. They're going to drop that's also over on Netflix, all the episodes at once. I'm assuming we're going to get, let me see, the matching amount of episodes. Maybe not honk for Jesus Save Your Soul. That movie was a mess, child. And I love me some Sterling K. Brown, but baby. Okay. So season 1, we had 16 episodes. And then we are up to 8 episodes. So I'm assuming it's going to be another 8 episodes for season 2, part 2, and going to be 16 again. And I think they did get a third season. I think the third season is going to be the last, which is fine. As long as they wrap it up, I'm going to be okay with it. I won't go argue or complain too much. Now, this one is new-ish. I'm a little confusion about this one. It releases March 4th over on Netflix. Also, it's called Blue Therapy. And let me give you, so it's an 8-part reality series. It's rated TVMA, and it follows 7 couples in an intensive high-stakes therapy. And it's based on a 2021 YouTube format where they sat down with this therapist, I forgot her name, and aired out their grievances. And it looked like it get pretty intense, child. But now, the only reason I'm not too sure about this, when I was going and running my Googles and putting my notes and everything together, there's also something called, I think, Toxic Love Blue Therapy. I can't think. It's not on Max. I want to say BEC Plus. And I'm curious to see. I'm going to do my little research and come back over here. Okay, Anita said she watched the YouTube series. I'm going to go on over and do my research and see if it's, I hope they're not giving us the same exact thing they gave us on BET Plus over here on Netflix. but we shall see. I'm looking forward to see it, and if it's, I'm going to go see, because I think it ain't but like 6 episodes. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. And then also, I'm not sure how many. Oh, I just said it's 8. 8 parts, or did I say 8 couples? Look, the brain be moving that quickly. 8 parts. Okay. That's 8 parts. I have so many notes in this phone going back and forth. And this is, baby, this is what I'm looking for. This right here. Dirty Rotten Scandals comes on E on March 4th. Now, for this one, they are going to get into. Baby, where is my note? Here it is. So this is a docuseries shining a light on the dark side of television. We got America's Next Top Model, baby, okay, which if you ain't get enough on that Netflix doc, I think this one is going to be better because it doesn't have Tyra. It got old raggedy ass Janice Dickinson over here. And I think we're going to get to more of the nitty gritty and some of the things that people might have want to hear about Tyra. Now, I will say Tyra's not the only one to blame. There's plenty of other people that have some accountability in the situation. And Janice is one of them, so we're going to see what she's talking about. But also, Tyra is the face of the show, so she's gonna have to eat a large part of that. I'll just say she's not the only one responsible. So I think that's gonna get 2 episodes because it's gonna be, I think the first one on the 4th is the Dr. Phil show. The following week on the 11th, I believe, we get 2 nights back to back of America's Next Top Model, and then the third one is The Price is Right. Because they said Bob Barker's funky ass was over there with all types of allegations, baby. Okay, I got my this is alleged here today because we're not playing with y'all. So we're going to get former guests, we're going to get crew, we're going to get employees, and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about it, and I'm here for it, okay? Because I like me a little documentary and I like me a little mess. And if it's good, let me just say, if it's as good as I think it's going to be, that Tyra one, I did make it a little, it was a pre-recorded, I did make it a little lengthy, but the reality check one that I did for Netflix, I made it pretty long. So on a pre-recorded. So if this one is really as good as I think it's going to be, I may just do a live for it. I may just plop up and do a live for it and we'll talk about it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my time and everything with these and do a little bit of different format for these today. So you guys let me know how y'all feel. Get down in the comments politely and let me know how you feel about it. Share your opinions. Like I said, we're just going to do about 4 or 5 and we're going to keep it that way. We're going to put this watch list out and see how that goes. And if it just won't, then we'll just go back to what we were just doing next month. But we're going to give it a month to feel it out. Over on March 5th on All Black, we got Deb. I think it's also going to be on WeTV because usually that, you can't find it one, you can find it the other. Like you can find old shows on Max, FX on Hulu. You know how it goes. NBC on Peacock and also Bravo on Peacock. You know how the things go. So I think this is also on but it's All Black. Deb is boss. And this one it's rated TVMA. I think the runtime is an hour. Now I got to go get my All Black. I don't have What else can you watch We on? Can you watch We on Max? I have to look. But I might get my all black back because there's a couple all black back. There's a couple of things I want to see. I got to finish Hush. I got to finish Wicked City. Deborah's Boss is coming. There's another 2 coming that I want to see. So I may get it back for the month of March and April. Watch everything I need to watch. I don't even know but like $5 a month. And then cancel it. And it's not even, it's just all the things add up. And if you ain't watching them, it's crazy. So only reason sometimes I hang on to mine is because if I ain't watching them, the kids be watching. All Black and BT Plus, those are like a me thing. My kids ain't watching those. So if I'm not watching them, I could put them on ice for a little bit. So this stars Lil Mama, Lisa Ray McCoy, Clifton Powell. It's directed by Trey Haley and it's written by Carl Weber. Okay, clock in, check in for all the Carl Weber friends. Okay. So it's a scripted drama based on the life of music exec Deb Antony, and it follows her rise from the streets of Queens to becoming powerhouse manager for artists like Nicki Minaj and Gucci Mane. So That I did put the trailer for over in my Discord. It looked pretty good. I know me and Kendall both said we was interested in seeing it. So I'll probably check that out when it comes along, get my little subscription back. And then another one, like I said, I'll give you some more next week. But this last one is also on Black, all Black, and also I believe on the 5th, it's called The Therapist. And Trell Woodbury and Vanessa Simmons. So it says it's a short. It says it's a short film, but I'm not really too sure because short films are usually like 20, 30 minutes, and I thought it was longer than that. But in any case, it's a psychological drama, and this is when a therapist patient mirrors his own. A therapist patient mirrors his own trauma. The healer becomes the one who needs saving. Like I said, we got our girl Vanessa Simmons in there. So I'm interested in checking that out. If y'all end up seeing any of these, you share your thoughts. I'll come back here and share my thoughts. And that be what it be. That's really it. For the watch list, what else have you guys been watching lately? Now your girl has finally, just in time for tonight, finally caught up on Watson, on Morris Chestnut's old fine ass. I just finally played catch up on that. Also Beyond the Gates. I'll be struggling with Beyond the Gates. And I don't even think I'm going to play myself into thinking I'm going to get into Beyond the Gates this month. Maybe April we're going to see, because Housewives of Atlanta is back in April. Child, I don't know, because we're going to be wrapping up Married to Medicine. We're going to be wrapping up Love is Blind. But Paradise just started. Cross is like halfway through. It's a lot. Okay. And a lot of these I'm doing panels for. But anyway, so I caught up on Watson. And I'm ready for the rest of the season because they have like a lot of interesting cases, like that man with the glowing chest. I gotta watch that. I didn't get to watch that last night, the NAACP Awards. He got a lot of interesting cases and stuff. And like I said, watching Morris Chestnut, baby, is always a good time. It's always a good idea. And we need to find out where is Holmes, because Holmes is supposed to be dead, but Holmes is alive and he be popping in and out. And we got to figure out what's wrong with him, because he's having, he's repeating himself. And so they think he might be having like mini strokes or something like that. So I'm looking forward to it, child. I'm interested to see it. House of Villains came back for its 3rd season. And they dropped 3 episodes. It's over on Peacock. They dropped 3 episodes. And for me, that was a lot to start. I'm not really too big on the competition shows like that. I prefer the competition dating shows, but the competition shows, like I watch The Traders, but the rest, like I don't watch Big Brother, I don't watch Survivor, I don't watch The Challenge, I don't watch any of those. So I'm really only watching House of Villains for the realities people. And I'm only really interested in New York, who's back for her 3rd season. Okay, she's going to be a staple, how Ray J was over on College Hill, the Celebrity Edition, till he stopped doing it. And they also got Wacky Jackie Christie's over there, and Drita from Mob Wives. So if y'all interested, I gotta go still watch episodes 2 and 3, but I did get to watch the first episode. What you saying, Marcus? If I had to choose between Sterling K. Brown or Aldous Hodge, who would you choose as a work husband? I'm gonna go with Sterling K. Brown, baby. I mean, they both fine. They both fine. Ooh. Because baby, all this all day, but Sterling K. Brown just gives you good work husband, good husband, child. I need Michelle to clock in and let us know what it's really hitting for. Although they seem happy. It's funny because I follow her over on TikTok. And one time she was talking about something. He walked in because she was like, I thought you didn't like to be on the, because he was like, yeah, he don't be doing all of that. But yeah, I like the two of them together. Speaking of Sterling, baby, okay, Paradise is back. And I think they're doing a Paradise panel, but I ain't gonna be able to make it because I'll be still over at Love is Blind. So maybe at some point I can hop in when we wrap up Love is Blind. We're gonna see. We got 3 episodes to start, baby. Okay, the first one they had to introduce us to new characters. So I had to get acclimated to that. But baby, I love, 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 love the new start to the season, okay? Hey girl. She said, "Oop, it's all right. You here, that's all that matters." Um, I need Sterling to get his wife, baby. Okay. I don't know what homegirl is talking about. Um, Annie, look. I don't know what Annie's talking about, but Sterling need to go get his wife, baby. Okay, you playing around. He got you trying to get back to Colorado. He's trying to get to Georgia to get his wife, okay? Because he's serious about that wife, okay? And we had seen all the beautiful backstory of them and how they met, okay, and how he loved that woman. So I'm gonna need him to get to her, okay? I don't know how y'all gonna do it. And he need to get his ass home, okay, baby? He need to get his ass home because, okay, you know. No, I'm gonna talk about it real quick. We got to figure out what Sinatra's cooking up with the whole Alex thing and the siphoning powers or whatever. And damn, Robinson. Not Robinson. Why they did Robinson like that? I'm like, freaking Jane. So he need to get his wife, but he also, now he don't got the black lady to take care of his kids and make sure they moisturize and their hair is done and all the good things because she done got caught up fooling around with Jane. Why would you send that in the group text? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Cross. I'm probably gonna talk about that in the panel. Did I have any? I'm trying to think. Sometimes I'll be taking down little notes for Cross. What did I think about Cross? I mean, I'm glad that Bobby Trey saved him. I'm about sick of Kayla. I knew Homegirl wasn't gonna play ball loose, but there's that. But it was a good episode, baby. Yes. Somebody get Jane's raggedy ass out of here now. And I mean right freaking now. Because I can't take another moment, baby. I can't take it. Did I see the video? She in the boxes were hanging. No. Oh. Clarissa? His boxes was hanging all in the shot. I seen a parody because they gonna make fun of her. But baby. Child. Child. I think she's talking about Papoose. You talking about Ryan Michelle Bathay. Which wait, who had the boxes? Wait a minute, we got back up. I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute. I also watched 56 Days, baby. Okay. Oh no, Sterling's wife. No, she had a, come on, Ryan girl. Well, I hope. Look, was they clean? I need to go watch the video. I hope they was clean. I hope they was nice looking while they was hanging up there. And she just had them flapping in the breeze. Yeah, you like Donnie? Yeah, it's the same energy. And Bobby was giving Donnie that work. They was giving each other the tussle. 56 Days. I had wanted to recap it. I ain't got no time. I think what was 8 episodes over on Prime. That was pretty good. Now, I will say the suspense, it kept me going. Some of it drug a little bit, I think, in the middle section. The ending I didn't expect. I did like the ending, so I will say that, but I didn't expect the ending because she was a little throwed off and she was lying to him, but he was also lying to her, and he was giving a little. Did he take that man out or not? He going to the therapist, and then the therapist wasn't really, on the up and up, so to speak. So it was good, baby. It was good. If you didn't get a chance to see it, I will go over there, check that out. That's a little bit longer watch because Prime Video, 8 episodes. They did drop them all at once, so I was able to just binge through it in like 2 days. The episode's around 40 minutes. Check that out if you're looking for something a little quicker. 35-minute episodes. 5 episodes. Wrap you all up. Silk White, Tubi. Love Don't Pay the Bills. I think EJ TV Junkie is recapping that. Hot Ass Ghetto Mess. But you love to see it, okay? It's going to keep. Are you not entertained? It got Breely from the Family Business over there. Child and the Fine Husband. Who is the Fine Husband? Well, I can't think of his name. No, I didn't talk about it on here because I forgot to talk about it on here because it came out in February, but I put it on my Discord. I put it on my Discord. Hold on, child. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Because it was good to me. Thank you, Blue Kimbo, child. I was just looking him up. I'm like, who is in this movie, child? Series, child. Breely and Blue. Blue and Breely. Yeah, baby. Y'all gonna go over there if y'all looking for some and get your get right. Yes, I did. I got put in my community tab. Kendall dropped it in my Discord, so it's over there. We talked about it very quickly when I talked about the my little entertainment bites. Throw this back up here real quick because usually I go back through the things and I didn't. Let me make my shelf a little smaller. So on the entertainment bites, we talked about Clarissa winning and maintaining her title. We talked about checking the kids' lunch boxes so they don't be going to school with no cut water like the baby did over in Georgia. We talked about them shooting for the new spinoff of The Different World. Talked about Tiana getting Woman of the Year for Time Magazine. We talked about the teaser trailer, and the new cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And we talked about Raising Kanan final season trailer. Starts Friday, June, I think it's 12th. So we talked about that a little bit earlier. And then we went through Fatal Seduction, got another season coming up. Okay, I didn't even know he's getting a season 3, March 13th over on Netflix. Season 2, Part 2, Beauty in Black back on the 19th. Blue Therapy over on Netflix. Child, was a date on that? Let me pull my notes back up. Because these are things we was into. And maybe stepped out. Blue Therapy over on Netflix on the 4th. Dirty Rotten Scandals over on E on the 4th. I believe the 4th is the Dr. Phil episode. The following week, I think it's the 11th. We get 2 days back to back with America's Next Top Model. And then the following week is The Price is Right. March 5th, we got Deborah's Boss on All Black, as well as The Therapist over on All Black. So just in case you missed those, just ran through them real quickly. Yes, I'm looking forward to this new season of that. Okay. Come on, forever. Come on. Still watching Will Trent. This vampire case was a lot. Okay, because what are we even doing? I gotta stop squeezing my brows like that. The vampire case was a lot. It's just a lot, just like Will's dad. Will's dad be doing a lot. The vampire case was a lot, but that was also had a side story of a son and a father. So, it all goes together. Patina Miller wasn't in the Raising Kanan teaser because she dropped some pics at the NAACP Awards. Okay. Oh, I'll put it up and then I'm gonna take it down because that's not for me to answer. That was for Shayna. Baby, Love is Blind. We gonna talk about that at 7:15. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here in a little bit so I can boil the spaghetti so they can eat and do my last slide before me and the ladies hop on. It probably looks like it's only gonna be Vic and Christine that's gonna get married because these men is just awful. And baby, I mean, to be perfectly honest, shit, some of the women is. I think the problem with the women, I don't even want to say just this season, but since we're talking about this season, the women is given desperate and they taking a lot of stuff that I don't want them to take. Okay, I don't need it, child, because these 2 episodes was exhausting. It was exhausting. I couldn't I was fighting for my life. Like I said, join us at 7:15, and we going. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Join us at 7:15, and we're gonna talk about it. I'll try and give myself enough time, so that's why I do 7. But yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it, baby. The traitors, the traitors, the traitors. Baby, that's what happens when you and she don't even really know Rob like that, other than Love Island. But that's what happens when you place your trust in somebody. I mean, I get it with somebody that you've been like longtime friends and stuff with, and then y'all on a show, so you still trusting them, even though you don't know whether you can trust him. But she played herself all the way to the end on the strength of Rob, baby, and they done let that man take it all. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay, it's always gonna be spoilers when I talk about the stuff that I'm over here watching on the TV, okay? The faithful, their game, baby. They ain't play a good game this season, and I hate to see it. It was awful. The game play was ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. And I don't want to see a Traitors season with the average Joes, with just like people, like regular people that's not celebrities doing Traitors. Because I don't do the competition shows like that. I'm only watching it for the celebrities. So there's that. And like I was saying earlier when DeMarcus was asking me, I gotta catch Eva's Lifetime movie. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it because it probably won't be tonight. Probably not till Wednesday to see what she's talking about. Because Tyler over there. I mean, Eva, I love you, but I'm really only there for Tyler. That's who I'm there for. Jabari Banks, aka Will Smith, will be on The Crew Has It. I watched like the first episode when it came back, and I have not been keeping up with The Crew Has It. It's bad. I gotta put that in my YouTube rotation because I've been trying to do better with watching my YouTube stuff. I've been kind of falling off from watching stuff. Baby, no, we did not talk about Mr. Two Quarters, Mr. Cents. I ain't talk about none of that because it was making my ass itch. It was making my head hurt. It was so much to get into in regards to 50 and King and then 50 and T.I. and then they was just exposing all that man's business. And then they got Damani up there. And Damani, he spit the hot fire. Damani is like nothing like his dad. Like he's good lyrically, but he reminds me of I always got Kendrick on the brain. It's not Kendrick Cole. He remind me of Cole. I think they probably do call him Baby Cole, but yeah. He said you got popping, but yeah. Damani was getting that ass, baby. You hate to and you love to see it, and one thing that 50 is not fixing to do is get no booth and make no raps. Okay. He gonna make a show, and he just dropped the information about talking about Legacy might be the last spinoff on Power. So he probably in the studio working on a theme song for that because he does that real well. But he not about to give you no back and forth or none of that. Yes, June 12th, Friday, June 12th. That's how I felt about it. That's why I didn't even bring it up. Now why when Candy said it out, I said I'll bring up Damani because Damani did give us a little something to tap our toes. Okay, tap our toes too. So I'ma get it. I'ma talk about that. You say he's the rocker, okay? He got a little rock vibes too. He give me a little rock, a little J Cole. Maybe it's his like his flow. Maybe it's his delivery. But he is really, and I like where Damani's at because he's not trying to be another Ti. Like my dad is my dad, and my dad has his own lane, and he's good at what he does. But I'm not gonna try and follow suit and be that. I'm gonna be me, and him being him, just chef's kiss. It works for him, baby. Them traders. Well, actually, the traders, I guess, did fine. It was the fucking faithfuls that could not pull their asses together. Let them get all the women out of there. It left poor Maura to the end, but she'd be like, she going to the end with Rob, and Rob would be like, yeah, no, baby, from day one. I've been treacherous. Okay, you say Eva and Tyler's movie was decent but predictable. Yeah, I mean, Lifetime be like that sometimes because I said that about I don't even know it was predictable. I wasn't really too big on that one about the dating app taker outer. So, but Lifetime be like that sometimes. But I'm just there for Tyler, not because of the title, but how we got there. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna get to it tonight though. Oh Lord, Peach Juice and K Michelle. I should have known you. Um, I feel that. Oh, it's Lenny Kravitz. That's a good lane to be in. We don't really have that. And he was a force back in the day. I mean, my father used to listen to him. And my father, and it's so funny because my childhood best friend, who I'm still friends with, she lived down there by you, well, in the same state as you. Used to call herself Purple Haze, baby. Okay, she loved her some Hendrix, and I have to listen to that when my dad put that on. I'd be like, yeah, yeah, because they do be having AI stuff, but I mean, well, they can't voice and make it sound like. So Lord knows, but I listen. I enjoyed it. Just the same thing with Glorilla when she was coming for what is that man's name? And Mariah the Scientist. I said, you surprised that Marquise Jackson don't even like his own daddy to be getting out there dissing King. I mean, allegedly. I'm just saying. Oh, that wasn't actually Damani. That sucks because Damani is nice. Listen, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you because I thought that was Damani, and then he had so I think it's over here on YouTube. The cover art of allegedly, because I think that's out here on Long Island. The BM's house that was in his name that he had burnt up allegedly, Mr. Sense. Okay, I'm give a damn about none of that. None of that, none of that, none of that. Listen, I'm gonna shuffle off here in a little while, like I said, so I can throw the spaghetti in the pot, fix these plates, and be ready to sit down with these ladies. So we don't be up here all night. I mean, episode wise, ain't that much to talk about. However, when we get together and we get to keep keying. So, right? Because I thought that was Damani too. They got me. Okay. So I did I know it was a little while ago. We're just still trying to get that baby some more views. Reality Check America's Next Top Model. I did a pre-recorded of that as well as Double Trouble. Then I ran it back and did a double recap with Double Trouble and Twin from Tubi because that's what I was going to do originally. But then I was like, I wanted to do a thorough version of Double Trouble, and then I was like, what if the people don't want to see the part about twins? So I made two separate videos. I have one that's a very thorough recap of Double Trouble, and then one that's a more condensed with Double Trouble and Tubi, trying to giving you a summary of both, making little comparisons and whatnot. What the heck did I just put up here? Now I'm adding stuff. That don't go there. Sorry. A watch list will be coming. Should have been up by now. After this, thank you. Boy, I had to get myself a little pat on the back, not too much, because I'll be on and then I'll be off. we'll pat for these past 2 weeks. So then coming up after this, we got Love is Blind panel, me, Shane MCD, Anita the Diva. We're going to talk about season 10, episodes 10 and 11, because baby, please join us and let's talk about this thing. Monday, we got Cross panel hosted by, the Candy Love. You're going to be over there talking about Cross and Raggedy Ass. Kayla. Tuesday is The Beauty hosted by Slice of Horror with the ladies. It's a bunch of other people, child. go ahead and make sure you subscribe to everybody. Go watch the panel and subscribe to everybody. And then we also are doing Married to Medicine on Tuesday. Be there for that. Not sure when this watch list is going up, but it's going up. And then I think I'll be here next Sunday for a weekly huddle and then take the following Sunday off. Because like I said, it's going to probably have to take off at least one Sunday a month to just kind of get some personal things going. So keep your notifications on. Yeah, that's how it's going to go. Like I said, we're going to run this format a little bit for this month on a weekly huddle and test the waters with putting the watch list back out there, just a little bit different. And if that works, we'll continue it in April. If not, we put the watch list back on the shelf and do them when I feel like it, and then continue to do the old format. But y'all let me know. K-Mill Shield will be more interesting than Drew's Dutch. You entitled to your opinion, DeMarcus. I know you don't really you're not really a fan of Drew like that. About to bring the smoke to art. And I honestly don't know how I feel. I was talking about that earlier, how I feel about K. Michelle being over on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because when they go from one show to another, I didn't like Phaedra over on Married to Medicine. I don't mind Angel because I don't remember her from Basketball Wives. It's just a hard road when you go from one show to the next. But baby, we gonna stay cross at cross. Oh yeah, Bookie butt. He did, but he gave him that work, Bobby Trey. They was tussling, baby, but he still has life to breathe. Okay, he lives to fight another day. That's all that's important. Okay, he lives to fight another day. Okay. Oh yeah, because I'm like, ain't her birthday this month? No, the baby birthday this month. Candy's birthday's in April. All these Aries, we in Pisces season now. Aries season's coming up. I told y'all to be on the lookout and be careful because we in Mercury retrograde to the 20th of March. So when them exes start calling, okay, be very vigilant, be very careful in your decision making. Okay, just saying. Anybody that's coming through on the replay, leave a comment. #replay. Share your thoughts on any of the things that we talked about. We do celebrity birthdays. We do national this, that, and the third day. Today, National Peanut Butter Day. Okay, National Barista Day. Entertainment Bites. We talked about Clarissa Shields, keeping her title. The baby's taking the Cutwaters to school. Different Worlds is coming. Tiana Taylor is Woman of the Year. Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta and Raising Kanan trailers because they are on the way. Real Housewives of Atlanta in April and Kanan in June. And then just, the couple of watch list picks that I gave you guys this week or any of the things that I watched, just get down in the comment and share your thoughts. Child, now my baby calling me. Oh. You going to... Oh, wait. Are you being serious? Because you're laughing. But anyway, y'all. That's a clap for you. That's a clap for me. I appreciate you guys joining me here. I done pressed the button one too many times because if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to do that. But again, let me give you one more. I appreciate y'all. It was a rough start with them babies being loud in the background and whatnot. But I will see you in the next video, y'all. Peace out.